And we're back, and it's hotter today. I think it's like 100 now, or close. They've got the doors open, which means they don't have air conditioning on. So it'll be a little toasty inside today. Hello again.
Hello, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
I see one of them on the shelf back there. That's bigger than I imagined it would be. Oh my. No, and I just hope this doesn't have any chips or anything. It didn't look like it from the photo. Nice.
Yeah, if we see chips, we try to make notes on it.
Yeah.
I can put this on a dolly for you.
That's okay. I'm going to throw them in my little cart thing here.
Okay. Here's your receipt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, good. That was just dust on this. Okay, if there's stuff I don't want, should I throw it in the garbage can somewhere?
I get in trouble if I put them in the cans out front.
Yeah.
Because of the
I'll find a trash can. This is kind of cool. This is really cool. And there's no chips or cracks. Thanks. Okay. This one is going in the front with me. Because I'm not taking any chances with it. Because some of them are just junk. This is a mainstays pot. I don't want that. And this, I have no idea, but I don't want it. These, on the other hand, like this one is pretty cool. So, there's a couple others in here that are interesting, so we'll see how they do. The only problem selling stuff like that is the weight makes the shipping so high, but we'll see what happens. Hello, Fat Grandma here. It is Tuesday, June 6th, almost June 7th. It will be in less than an hour. I recorded my video yesterday, on Monday, like I normally would, and I had some technical issues. I was recording or downloading some shows with another program, and for whatever reason, every once in a while, some of the sound was coming through from the shows that I was recording, and it happened a couple times while I was recording my video. Anyway, I ended up with 3 clips that when I went in to try and edit, it just was a mess. So I decided to scrap that and start over. It was too messed up. So trying again. And I'm late with this video, and you know, that's just the way it goes. If you have not been here before, my name is Paula. I have a very small eBay store. I occasionally sell on Poshmark. I had one sale on Mercari and am no longer selling or listing on Mercari. I actually had them close my account, but I will talk about that later on in this video. What I normally do is talk about my solds, and then after that I'll go into anything that's going on with me, or personal stuff. So or things aside from eBay or whatever. Anyway, the first thing I wanted to do was welcome all of my new subscribers. I had an influx of people subscribe last week, and that I have to give thanks to Sheena. She stumbled on my channel. I don't know how she found me, but probably one of those things they suggest videos on YouTube. And she then recommended me to her people, and I have a bunch of new subscribers. So thank you, Sheena, for sending people over, and thank you to all of the people who have subscribed. I hope that I can keep you, interested and that I have something valuable to share. Anyway, so the footage that you would have seen right before this was me picking up some stuff from an auction this past Saturday, and there was only one of those things that I picked up was something that I really was, excited about getting, and it was the figurine. I listed her and I priced her very high, so she is priced high, but I had 2 followers on that item within less than 4 hours. So there's some interest there. I don't know if they're waiting for the price to go down or if they're just watching. I don't know. You never know with watchers. So anyway, we'll see what happens. If I don't get any offers or any bites within a month, then I will lower the price. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There are no others like her out there anywhere. I have searched on every website imaginable. I've used Google Lens. This particular figurine has not. It's not showing up on WorthPoint. It's nowhere. So, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, there's no telling. So, I kind of set the price high now. I may not have set it high enough, or it may just be way, way too high. I'll find out as time goes on. Sadly, sales got even worse this past week. I had one sale all week, and it didn't come in until Sunday night after 9 o'clock. And, I used to do my videos on Sunday evening, but I started waiting until Monday because sometimes I will get, a sale or two on Sunday evenings. And so, that happened. I really debated on whether I would even do video this week or not because it was so lame. And I have been listing. I have been going in and tweaking my listings, making adjustments. I'm not going to give eBay extra money and run promotions. Or do the where you can promote and they charge a percentage. If you sell something, then if it's a promoted listings. I don't want to give them any more money than I already am. They're getting a store fee from me every month. They're getting fees on my sales and my shipping, every time I sell something. It's just, I'm paying them enough. I don't want to do promoted listings, and maybe I would get, my stuff is weird though, again, Anyway, the one sale I had was Sakura brand Sue Zipkin moccasin pattern dinner plates, and it was 3 plates. I got an offer and sold them for $12, and it was $22.53 with shipping. I do not remember where I got these. Could have been in an auction lot. If it was over 6 months ago. If I picked them up at a thrift store, it's been a while. So I don't even remember where I got these. They were nice plates. They were in really good shape. And it's good that I have these kinds of things in my store. Otherwise, I would have had no sales, like replacement type things. Anyway, that's it. That's my one sale that I had, and it wasn't even worth mentioning, really, because that $12, I probably, after the box and all the packing materials, because again, it was dinner plates and they're highly breakable, and so I have to use a ton of bubble wrap and my little foam sheets that go in between the plates, and the box and everything else. I probably made, if I'm lucky, $5 on that sale. So really not even worth mentioning, but here we are, Anyway, so that's it for my sales. If that's what you came here for, I'm sorry. Maybe it'll be better, next week. I have had 2 sales this week so far, and that could end up being all I have. So, who knows? But I'll talk about those next week. In about half an hour, it will be my birthday. My birthday's the 7th, so I will be 63 very soon here. You know, there will be no whooping it up today. I will go to Starbucks and get my free drink. There's nobody here to celebrate with. So, you guys know I live with my mom, and she's older, and the climate here in the house, isn't great. So, we tolerate each other, and that's pretty much it. So, it will be much better when I can get out of here and have my own place, and if I don't feel like listening to her negativity or some of the other stuff that comes out of her mouth, I can hang up. I don't, if I'm on the phone and she starts going off, I can just hang up. I don't have to answer the phone, I will have options then. So, anyway, if you've been keeping track, I had an issue with Mercari, and again, I'm not selling with them anymore. I actually had them close my account. That fairy, I got it back, and it's very obvious to me. And I recorded some stuff yesterday that I'm not even going to show you guys now, because it was just me trying to show you the box and the foam packaging, the styrofoam that the fairy was in. And there is no way, after looking at it and really picking it all apart, there's no way that that wing broke where it broke in shipping. There's no way. She had to have dropped it. And I'm pretty sure she was cleaning the fairy, and that's how it got dropped, because when I listed it, it had dust on the wings, down in some of the crevices, and in the dress. I didn't clean it. I listed it the way that it was. I figured, whoever bought it, they could clean it and deal with it. And I'm positive that it was broken after she got it. And the fact that Mercari didn't even, I had to chase them for the photos. I had to harass them to get photos of the damage, the supposed damage, and that they didn't, I don't know. I did not like the way they handled it. They gave her money back right away without me even seeing any pictures or anything. And, and then that they didn't offer me the photos was another issue. So yeah, I've closed my account with them. I will not sell on Mercari again. It's just not going to happen. And I realize eBay could piss me off and do some, backward crap later on down the road. But this was right out of the gate. It was a fairly decent amount of money. It was a $50 sale, Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with them. And now I have kind of a moral dilemma. I can file a claim with the post office because the item is broken, but me knowing that she very likely broke it after it was delivered, there was zero damage to the box, none. I got the box back. There's no damage to the box at all. And this wing did not get damaged inside the styrofoam that it was packaged in. There's no way that the wing broke where it did inside that styrofoam. And so I can file a claim with the post office, but I know that they didn't break it. I know that the buyer broke it. So now I'm just out. I'm out all this money, Fortunately, I think I only paid $10 for her. It might have been 5 plus fees and all of that. So, but I bought her with the intention of selling her for at least 50. That was, I didn't buy her for the fun of it. I bought her to make a profit. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't feel like I can file a claim. And the post office may decline it anyway if I did. If they look at the photos, of course, they can't really see what I could see, but they can see that the box wasn't damaged. So they're going to know that they didn't do anything. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to handle it if I have, and now I don't even know if I can resell the ferry because the way that the wing is broken, if someone can fix it, then that would be great, because I hate to just throw it away. Because I think someone out there, I mean, if I had the right stuff, I could probably fix it, but I'm not going to go buy the epoxy or the resin. You have to mix it and it's a whole thing. And if someone already has that stuff, then they might be able to fix it no problem. And that would be great. But I can't do it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll probably list it and just say it's broken and let somebody make an offer, start it at 20 or whatever and let someone make an offer. Here in my little surroundings, the past 2 weeks I have been, because I've got storage stuff, like boxes full of stuff, not eBay stuff, not stuff to sell. Well, some of it is turning into stuff to sell. Anyway, I've got boxes in here. I've got boxes in the garage since I moved in. And what I'm doing is at least one box a week. I'm opening it up, seeing what's in there. If it's something that I don't need, and then I'm not really attached to. And I mean, even if I kind of like it, that doesn't count. I have to be really attached to it. It has to have some sentimental value. I have to need it, whatever. If that isn't the case, it's either getting donated or listed for sale. If it's something that I can sell on eBay, it's getting listed. If it's not, then it's getting donated. I've made 2 trips to the place that I donate to in the past couple weeks. It's Deseret Industries. I won't donate to Goodwill, and that's closer for me to drop stuff off there, but I won't give anything to Goodwill. They've gotten way out of line with their prices, and they're not getting anything from me. Plus, their donation, the charity part of their business is not as charitable as most people think it is. So they're not getting anything else from me. I guess that's it. It's been getting warmer, and I have been, so that's not it. I say that often, and then I start talking about something else. Temps have been getting up. Thankfully, so far this summer, we have not gone over like 102 yet, although it's coming. I looked at the forecast, and I think not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, it's supposed to be around 104, 105. The room that I'm living in, I think I've mentioned this before, there's no insulation in the ceiling. The tree that used to give shade to this room is no longer outside. It got cut down, I think in September, October. It was, at the end of summer, so I didn't have to deal with it then. But my little air conditioner, I have a portable AC unit in here that's very, it's a good unit. And it's supposed to cover a high amount of square feet, and it does a great job, but it's hard to cool a room when the temperature outside is over 100 and there's no insulation, and the sun is just beating on this roof now since the tree is gone, from the crack of dawn until around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and the sun gets further enough to the west that the beam or the awning over what would be the roof beam, the tallest part of the roof, then there's some shade on this part of the roof. So that, then the sun stops cooking this room, and it'll start. Then my AC starts being able to work again. But so I've been sleeping in 4-hour increments, and so that I can be productive. But I can't do anything in the afternoon. When it gets up to 82 degrees in here, I can't do anything. I have to just sit in front of the computer, and I can't be up moving around doing stuff, or I'll just be a sweaty mess. So I take a nap in the hottest part of the day. When it gets up to 82, it's usually around 2 in the afternoon, maybe 3, and then I'll sleep for 3 or 4 hours. And, if I'm laying still, I'm okay. Then I get up, and then I'm awake most of the night, and then I'll go back to sleep, uh, early morning, like when the sun's first coming up. I'll go back to sleep and sleep for another 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours, 5 if I'm lucky. But then it starts to get a little bit warm in here, and that wakes me up. So, you know, this is what I'm going to be dealing with until October, um, unless I get a phone call and I get to move. So my fingers are crossed. But the sales in the eBay really need to pick up because I'm not even. This is the first time that I've had only one sale in a week since I started selling on eBay, and I didn't make enough to cover my store fee. My store just I pay my fee on the third, I think it is, that they charged my credit card. I did not have enough in my eBay account to cover the cost of my store fee, and my store is only it's right around $22 a month. So again, it's the stuff that I have chosen to have in my store are not, for the most part, necessity items. They are things that are, tend to be a little on the frivolous side. Things that people would collect and not things that people need. So, I'm that's what I chose for myself. And I do have some things like those plates, that are replacements or things that people would need to replace something that got broken or whatever. So, those things I will occasionally sell, and that helps for sure. But they're big and they're heavy, and I'm trying to kind of stay away from that. If you guys saw the footage before this, you know that the other, in addition to that figurine that I got a box of, I don't know if they're pictures or they're kind of like pictures and stuff, but the one red one and the little gray one were just garbage. They had no quality to them whatsoever. Those got donated. That box that I had in the front seat of my car was going to the donation place. So those got donated. The other stuff, some of them are really cool, but they're heavy. And so it may be hard for me to sell those. It's now the middle of the week. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and your weekend is good. And I will see you next time, hopefully with some more sales. Bye.